Are you someone who's having eyesight and doesn't like wearing glasses like me? This video is for you. And no, I'm not talking about contact lenses. This is a procedure called Lasik Surgery. And when I say surgery, you need not feel tense at all. In this video, I will be sharing my surgery experience. I'll be letting you know the cost of this surgery and the other expenditures at the end of the video. So behind me is the SRV Agadi Hospital. You can meet my eye doctor here. So when I told my parents that there's a surgery to get my eyesight back, they were all very worried, especially my mother. Just like any other typical Indian mother, she was like, oh my god, what if my son goes blind during the surgery? But now I was hell-bent that I want to get my sight back. The reason is simple. It was very boring all these days to wear your specs. You can't drive, you can't walk on the road when it's light. It is like the specs kind of reduces your aura. When you reach a certain age, you want to wear different kinds of shades. You can ask me that there's a possibility of wearing the contact lens. Contact lens comes with a lot of disadvantages. You can't cough, you can't sneeze, you can't even wash your face while wearing it. You can't cry as well. So my mother did a lot of research on the best LASIK surgeons in Bengaluru. She took me to her family doctor who had done similar things to someone in our bloodline. My first consultation was with him. It was around 1,000 rupees. Yeah, I was also shocked why it's 1,000 rupees because the eye surgeons, they're a bit expensive than the normal doctors. So once when I went there, I gave him my power details. My left eye had a 1.5 and my right eye had 1.25. This, in medical terms, the difference is quite normal and you can somehow get back your eyesight. This is what he told me. But there needs to be a cornea thickness checked. Only if my cornea is thick enough, only then we can proceed to the surgery. Or else we have to continue wearing specs. Now this was like watching an intense cricket match, waiting for the result, what happened, third umpire decision. The results came out, I went and showed it to the doctor and the doctor said, yes, my cornea is thick enough and I am eligible for the LASIK surgery. There are certain precautions that we need to take before the surgery. They will give us an eye drop. We need to use that eye drop 3 times a day, 2 days before the surgery. Morning of the surgery, you need to make sure that you take a very good head bath for at least half an hour. Because after the surgery, you cannot take a head bath for the next 7 days. Tala for a reason. When you go to the surgery, you will have to sign certain documents. The success rate is 100%, especially because they've checked your cornea. But then there are certain formalities. The doctor will arrive, you'll have to wear a small get-up change. Doctor would have promised us that there's no pain at all. This is a zero pain surgery. But somewhere right, the psychological and subconscious fear behind you, I was having that right behind me. So what if something happens and my eyesight is gone? How do I live without eyesight? Not overthinking. Now, when I went inside, they made you sleep. They'll give you anesthesia, not an injection. You won't feel it as well. And then they'll open only your eyes, have an instrument which keeps your eyes wide open like this. First, they'll start with the eye which has the most sight. They started with the left eye. You will feel like they're giving a nice ice massage to your eyeballs. You'll enjoy that process. You will have to follow the instructions, what they say. There will be certain light that will be shown and they'll tell you to look at the light, to follow the light. They'll make the necessary changes. That is the LASIK surgery. Same process will be followed in your other eye as well. There is absolutely no pain. I personally felt it was like a therapy session. It was so cool. That cool water also they'll add to your eyes. They'll wash it almost like your eyes are getting massaged. After your surgery is done, they are going to protect your eyeballs with a bandage lens. I know most of you are going to get scared assuming they're going to tie your face with bandage. No, the lens name itself is called bandage lens. Just like the contact lens, this will protect your eyeballs for the next 3-4 days. They will tell you to use certain eye drops and you will have to use it accordingly as your doctor tells you to. You have to make sure that you don't go outside anywhere and you stay at your home as much as possible until they remove the lens from your eyes. And yeah, the surgery was finally over. And after the surgery, they'll give you a gift. Yeah, gift. This is the gift that they're going to give you. Now, you might ask a silly question. Bro, I have Ray-Ban glass. I have fast track glass. This glass is special because you see it's covered here, and you can't see anything much. The dust doesn't touch your eyes. What happens post-surgery? I asked my doctor, can I start watching Instagram reels immediately? Can I go to the theater immediately? Doctor was like, no. And he told me a very, very important word. No pain, no gain. He clearly told me that 1 week of my life should belong to him. And everything that I do in that 1 week must be how he tells me to do. No TV for the first 72 hours. No laptop whatsoever. Even with the cooling glass on, you have to stay at home. One day after the surgery, your eyes will be like this. But for me, I was at least okay. The doctor told it's okay because I'm young. But those late 30s or late 40s, they will find it difficult and most of them will have the eyes like this. Don't worry, that is how it is. From the second day onwards, you will feel like as if somebody is poking something in your eyes. You have to bear with this. I'm not saying it's going to be very painful, but a bare minimum pain will be there. Over the next few days, the pain will gradually decrease. But now, everything you look will be fully blurred. Not this much, little more better. Yeah, this much it will be there, okay? After 5 or 6 days, you will have clear eyesight. What you had before wearing your spectacles, even better than that, you can see the world. It's going to be a very beautiful experience. In this time, you also need to use certain eye drops. There are certain tablets. In between this process, you might feel sick for some days. Then again, all this is a part and parcel of the game. You will find a few headache. You will find dizziness. You want to sleep more. All is fair because no pain, no gain. So behind me is the SRV Agadi Hospital, a very popular hospital in Wilson Garden, a very trustworthy one. You can meet my eye doctor here. His name is Mr. Prakash Rao. He's an eye specialist since the last 2 decades. Where the surgery has to take place and where the cornea test has to take place, all these he will suggest you based on your eye condition. I told you at the start of the video that I'll tell you the cost of these procedures. So the overall cost of the surgery was 65,000 for me. As I told you, there was a cornea test that came up to 2,500. The prescriptions come up to around 2,000. The medicines, all those will come up to around 2,500 to 5,000. Overall amount for me was 75,000. There are many hospitals which are charging more. There are hospitals which are charging slightly lesser than this. But this is kind of a reasonable and a budget-friendly amount. In case you have even more sight, like say 5, 6, 7, 8, something which is enormous, prices might be slightly more. After 1 week, I'm able to see the world very clearly. I'm very, very happy with the surgery. It feels so good and confident, and now I can wear my shades, whatever shades I want, cooling glasses, I can wear. And of course, I can have eye contact with people. So yeah, all the best for all of them who are going to LASIK surgeries. No pain, no gain. There will be pain, but the gain will be immense.